Check, check. Hey, everybody, Crypto Hop here. I'm gonna be kind of vulnerable today. Okay, the markets it's recovering somewhat. It's kind of moving sideways, but I got some information. I really want to be transparent here. I had mentioned in the past about moving some money into XLM. I just heard that XLM has hit a sell wall. The chances of it going higher to it are not good. So I'm moving. I already did move some of my allocated XLM into a project. Now here again, this is not financial advice. This is just information that I've learned from other crypto gurus about this project called React. Okay, now it's got a very small market cap, very small market cap. So this is the kind of thing where you don't sit there and dump a bunch of money into it. Okay, this is a company that solves a serious cryptocurrency problem. Now, put it this way: they're in contact with Vitalik, and the Ethereum network. They can solve this problem, but they haven't. And the problem is real time transactions fluently moving to get into a technology to where we can store real world assets on the blockchain. I know there's been a lot of talk about this, but I just want to go over a couple things on why React is a very attractive project. Okay. Now, here's the other thing. I was looking at the charts when we had that huge crash last week. React network didn't really react. They didn't have that big crash. It did go down a little bit, but it wasn't as volatile. And like I said, it's a very low market cap, so it's not the kind of thing where you want to go put a bunch of money into it, because what'll happen is you'll pump the price up. If you put thousands of dollars in there right now, it'll artificially pump the price and then create this price point that's not realistic. So just me personally, I moved more than half of my XLM and I slid it over there into React. Okay. Because I heard some negative news on XLM. That's all it is. We're going to keep it that simple. So what is React? Okay, if we go over here, they've got a nice site, and the name of the site is, yeah, it is reactive.network. Okay, reactive.network. Hey, now real quick, there's three. Okay, Web 1 was the internet. Okay, it was read only. When the internet first came out, it was cool. We can get on our computer and read web pages. Okay, Web 2 had some more read and write. For example, apps like YouTube and Instagram and Facebook and whatnot came out, but you couldn't really own a piece of those networks. Okay, Web 3, by definition, it's a read, write, and own piece. You can own a piece of that network. For example, blockchain, right? What else? The data stretch out on the blockchain. So it's not corporate servers when we're talking about Web3. The actual retail citizens can own a piece of the network in Web3. That's what React's doing. So 3 points here on this right quick. Okay, what is React Network? Reactive is so it's a multi-chain traffic exploding to accumulate millions of transactions per second. Speed is a big consideration on this thing. Okay, so reactive network is the coordination layer built for that scale. It lifts multi-chain events and computation into a unified contract layer where, okay, number one, reactive smart contracts operate as dynamic, autonomous engines. Number two, they track every chain in real time. See, that real time discussion is a big deal. They settle outcomes seamlessly across any chain. If you guys understand about using bridges to move things across blockchains, it's risky, it can be expensive, it gets confusing. It's not easy to do to move tokens from one chain to another. Okay, but we're not only talking about tokens, we're talking about smart contracts. We're talking about real estate transactions, purchasing a car, in any contract that you sign, life insurance, whatever, blah, 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 any contract that you sign, these outcomes can be settled seamlessly across any blockchain. It's an amazing technology. The functionality of the React network it's breaking new ground, and it's just, from my little inside birdies have told me, it's a crazy, amazing technology that I'm very interested in. The utility and the use case for this project is second to none. And so that's what I know about it. We'll keep it on the face value, but just full disclosure, this is an unsettling market. I wanted to pull some things off this unsettled area into a smaller market cap. You know what? Full disclosure, I also put it into Bitcoin. I also took half my XLM, put it into Bitcoin, and then the other half into React. So it's funny because I used to be a guy that's like, oh, Bitcoin, it's only going to double, it's only going to 1x. But honestly, looking at the way things have been moving, Bitcoin has been one of the safest places to put your money. You're not going to become a millionaire. It's not this exciting, 10, 20x situation, 2000. It's not going to happen. It's been a safe place. So I did put a little more. My trading bot has told me that I need to allocate more funds into Bitcoin, which is not exciting. I didn't want to hear that. So I've slowly been doing that. But that's my full disclosure. I appreciate you guys checking in on this. Just wanted to share that information with you. It's not financial advice, but if you're interested, go over here to React Network. Okay, I'll put it in the description, and read up on their website and some of the things they're doing. But this is an exciting new layer 3 project, sorry, Web3 project that solves a big problem that we're seeing in blockchain technology right now. So that's my message for today. Appreciate you guys checking it out. Give me a thumbs up if you would, please. Trying to get that subscriber count up there as well. And if you would share and open up the notifications, click that bell as well. Crypto Hop signing off, everybody. Enjoy the rest of your day. Go have fun out there. Get outside and do something crazy and fun. All right. Appreciate your time. Enjoy the rest of your day. Peace out. Peace out.